Hey Leo, how are you guys? We're going to do a reading. Okay, so looks like already coming out is a Ace of Wands, something new, passionate, a very passionate new beginning that has a lot of potential. Okay, it's vibrant. I'm also feeling like maybe there's a new project or something that you're wanting to take action on, but maybe need to talk to someone. Make sure you're not isolating in your moving forward on things that you feel proud of. Maybe or your perception might be a little bit off right now because of something that happened. I don't know, it's not clear yet. Let's keep going. So we've got definitely, seeking enlightenment, trying to decide. Here's a decision with this Lovers. So that kind of goes along with what I was saying. Your perception at this time, you may not be trusting your perception or your thoughts because of something difficult that you've been through. I feel like there's chaos, conflict. Let's see if we can help with that. Tell me more about Leo. Okay, Temperance. So this is patience, balance. The Tower is when something drastic happens, something that, my analogy I used to use was if your shed in your backyard burns down, you don't really have to deal with it, drop everything and deal with it. You can, it's a big thing, but it's not, you can still live in your house and not look at it for a few days. Well, a tower is when your house burns down. It's when something so drastic happens that it is life-altering. Often towers, I don't want to call them a gift from the universe because bad things do happen, and I don't think we create everything. I think that my perception on that is shifting a bit. I was trying, I entertain that thought, but not everybody creates everything, or, for instance, children who are, mistreated, etc. But the tower, the good thing about towers is there is usually a silver lining, meaning there is sometimes it comes in to get us off our butt and get us moving, right? But sometimes bad things just happen, but it always can turn into a new beginning and something good. So it looks like there's some patience and some balancing going on here. And then here we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be an apology. Yeah, I split my deck. I split the deck unknowingly at the Five of Swords, which is somebody really looking out for themselves, maybe winning at all costs, but it definitely is conflict. And then again, we have the Six of Cups. So it looks like there could be an apology coming. Wow. Possibly from a Libra, but something is going to be balanced out that's going to be in your favor. Again, I'm feeling an apology. You're maybe not sure if you even want one. If that's really good. If you're at a place where you don't need an apology from someone, a very, very good place to be. Okay. Okay, I've felt it more than once, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. There could be something to do with drinking or some sort of self-medicating or some sort of an addiction. And often, it also kind of feels like it's maybe peer group, somebody. I just keep feeling like there's something about, like, make sure you're trusting the right people or you're being influenced by the right people, right? People who are proven, people who are not in a bad, that are in a good situation themselves, somebody that you can trust. Also, there's something about a new project. Okay, so Two of Cups. This is the energy that you're dealing with. And the roles could be reversed, of course, but Three Cups and Two of Cups. Interesting. Two Cups is two people who give, two people who love each other, see eye to eye, you know. King of Pentacles in reverse again. There's the Five of Swords. So let's look at the recent past. Thank you. And this is crazy because this was just at the bottom, on the bottom of the deck. I peeked at it and I didn't pull it. There it is, King of Cups. So in the recent past, it looks like there is love, affection, adoration. Okay. So, okay. I'm getting threes. Somebody may have been, there may have been an outside energy interfering with a partnership or some sort of connection. One more on that. An Emperor with strong Aries energy. The Emperor and the Fool. So it's kind of like there's this knowing of, I knew this was something, I felt something off about it, but there was so much love there, I wanted to believe in it and not think bad maybe that somebody that I thought so highly of, something like that could have been, there might have been a little bit of naive energy going on with it. Let's look at outcome. I'm still getting apology. Maybe somebody acted out of character. That might be what you're trying to figure out. That somebody, is this person, you know, did they just do something shitty? Is that their who they are, what they're made of? Or was it a lack of judgment or bad influence? Again, I'm feeling like you guys are getting an apology. Yeah, see? More communication. Somebody's hurting. But I still feel like there's a bad influence here. Some sort of major lesson learned. Like it really cost somebody something. I'm going to just keep going until we figure it out. Devil card and the Sun card. Some sort of unhealthy addiction or tie, obsession. Is this person good? I mean, are we talking about a person? What are we talking about here? 4 Cups. So it looks like you're going to get an apology, but you're going to let it end. And I mean, I can't, just constantly getting some new love coming in. So in addition to this, whatever hurt you, that cost them dearly, maybe cost you dearly. Maybe you've been, you know, it messed with your value. But there definitely is an apology coming, but I think you're realizing self-respect and self-worth. This is second chance, this Judgment card. Sagittarius. We also have Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Capricorn. I feel like as soon as you have somebody that comes in, whether it's this person or not, whether you have once you have somebody that comes in and you don't have to question everything, you don't have to, you know, is this person improving my life or is this person hurting me? Then you're going to realize the value of not ruminating and hanging on to situations that are hurtful or that aren't uplifting. And a lot of that stems from, you know, abandonment or not wanting to believe we were wrong or not wanting to see the truth about someone. But whether all that put on, you know, all that aside, A strong, good connection worth hanging on to elevates you. It is overall good, not overall bad with a glimpse of good or with trying to look for signs that they love you or that they're coming back. You know what I mean? So that's, I think, some sort of huge lesson here. Yeah, and then it carries you on your way. Also, I kept feeling like once you free yourself, if you're not trusting your perception, talk to somebody that you really trust, not somebody that's going to tell you the truth, and not. Bottom line is, somebody being good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter why. What matters is that it's elevating to you and it's elevating to them too. That you are both, you contribute to each other, that you're both good for each other, and that your value is seen, okay? If your value is not seen, and I just can't even imagine this is applying to most of you, but Leo, if your value isn't being seen, then there's your answer, okay? Bottom line, there's your answer. Some of y'all are going, yeah, duh, why, let's not complicate it by looking for, a sign here, a sign there. I love signs. You guys know I love signs. But those signs usually are to help you know you're going in the wrong direction or the right direction, depending on what you're thinking about when you got them. So this says everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. Now, let me ask you this. Would you want your soulmate to be hanging around? Yeah, this is strong message to be you, be authentic. If you're not able to be authentic with someone, that's also an answer for you. Start reclaiming who you truly are. Adventure awaits, go find it. I think this is telling you that this hanging on to something that's just been a question mark, has cost you or can end up costing you a lot. Let's see what's coming. The Fool upside down. So I kind of feel like this is, a lesson, a new beginning, but it's not. Like, the Fool represents something, a new beginning, but letting go of baggage. But on the flip side of this is kind of screaming, don't forget the lesson. You know what I mean? Because we got that Fool. Oh, guys, I don't think the camera was on, but in the pre-shuffle, the Fool came out sideways, and it still had a funny glitch to the meaning. Yeah, you're gonna be very, very blessed once you move forward. Look at this. Yeah, look at this, you guys. Somebody is gonna want to come back, but you've got something better, or it's not going to happen until you find your true, authentic self. This is moving forward, taking the lesson, and charging ahead. Two cards of charging ahead. The Chariot is strong, decisive action. It's going to be a rebirth. This Judgment card is making a decision. And, you may be feeling a little bit down or unsure of yourself, but once you clear this energy, that's gonna improve. You've got Ace of Wands. What's going on with money? I feel like there's money, something major, because you got several cards of Fortune. Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, maybe a new King of Wands. Oh my gosh, Power couple. This is collaboration. Coming together, partnership, working together, somebody on your level, King of Wands, Power couple. Beautiful. Let me get an oracle for you guys real quick. Where is this? Here we go. This is beautiful reading. So I'm very proud of you guys. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what's going on. You are going to get an apology, according to these cards. Manifestation. Practice the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life. What we think is what we create in our physical reality through thought, meditation, and affirmations. So I read a comment that kind of made me sad, because it was about how, like a soulmate or somebody that they were talking about was so caught up in helping. I don't know. It just made me sad, because I just wanted, I don't know, I just wanted to hug her, because I felt like she was hanging on to somebody who she knew had such great potential, but was caught, like that person was caught in a bad cycle. And I just wanted to go, think of, but you are too. If you're hanging on to someone because you see they're a good person, but they're caught in a bad cycle. I mean, if she could just look at herself like she was looking at that other person, and realize, and practice that love, shift that love from where she was directing it onto herself, manifestation. Let's see. Bring your ideas to life. Okay. You see clearly now. It might take time, but I think as you stop holding on or looking for signs for someone, you've got everything, a new love coming in. Look at that. That's you, Leo. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Freedom is yours. Bring your ideas to life. There's a new project you're working on that probably is occupying your time. Know that you're going to have ebbs and flows. It's okay to have those dips and, question yourself. Give yourself a timeout. We had that Four of Swords in the beginning. Give yourself a timeout if you start questioning yourself, and see how you feel the next day. Another thing is hormones. Somebody with hormones and salt. I don't know about you guys, but what I eat makes or breaks depression for me. It's so crazy, more now than ever. So, just know that we all have hormonal balances. So hormones being off can make you feel sad or, question things. But then if you sit down, you meditate, or you do some deep breathing, it's going to look different the next day, the next hour, the next 5 minutes, something like that. Okay, so don't overreact. You guys, something feels chaotic, but you're doing the right thing. Stop questioning yourself. As long as you're taking action towards something positive, and you know what I mean? Okay. Wow, kind of complicated here. Let's see. I'm going to see what's going on with love. You are safe and divinely guided. It might not be time for you to worry about love right now. Oh, this might have cost you money. Try something you've never done before. You are safe and protected. One more. Happy birthday, Leo. By the way. Go the distance. Yeah, don't give up is what this is screaming. Even when it's hard, know that it's going to ebb and flow, okay? You guys are onto something amazing and have big money coming. But it's like you got to release something, Be careful, because something that you're hanging on to, holding you down, is also holding you back financially. All right? I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you soon. Bye, Leo.